Hi, this is Shyamal Chandra for Shyamal Game Analyst Show on chess. Today is September 20th, 2022. And today I'm going to talk about a game that I played with 5 minutes, 3-second increment rated blitz 1 month ago against GothicHawk, me, the advanced coder. All right? So you can see the game ended in quite a cool way. I won. I gained 11 points, while GothicHawk lost 5. Let's go straight to the game. Now, here they moved their king side pawn out 2 spaces to e4. And I respond by moving my knight to c6. Okay, just to make sure that they don't start moving to this d4. Okay, that was very important. So they move in response. They mirror my rook, my knight position by going to c3, and then I counter by moving to d6, my pawn. Okay, I want to make sure I start moving this bishop out so I can start the process to get either a queenside or kingside castle. Then GothicHawk responds with a knight to f3. So starting with some sort of knight type of opening, removing his both knights, get things started. I respond by moving my bishop to g4 to pin his knight on f3 with the queen behind it. Okay. They respond, the GothicHawk, with the same similar move, and on my side it's the king that's being attacked with the knight pinned. Okay, by the white bishop on b5. I move the queen around. They take, I take, and then they castle kingside, GothicHawk, and I castle queenside. Now it gets really interesting. So you have d3 moves to move the bishop out, and I move the in anticipation that they might try to attack me on the queen side. I move my king to the b8 position. Then start attacking by moving the bishop to e3, attacking that diagonal of to a7. All right. I move a7 out by pushing that pawn because I'm worried that they might move some other piece on there and try to capture it. So then they start attacking with an h3, attack my bishop on g4. I retort back to the queen side. Then they attack GothicHawk with a knight to d4. I move my queen to b6 because I don't want it in harm's way, and then he starts attacking, which is kind of strange, right? Why did he move with his knight there? And I immediately now this is a bad move. This is a bad move here. I could have taken here, but then I realized that this bishop is right here. It's going to take my queen if I don't move. So I take that pawn that's sitting there and attack the queen side. Now he takes my rook. I don't worry. I take the knight, and he moves the other way, and then I move my bishop there to protect. Then he takes another piece. Okay, whatever. Keep on doing that, and he takes a lot of my pieces. This is a major, interesting situation for me, and I take back. And now, as you can see, he's up 4, and I'm down 4. Okay, So let's see what happens here. The queen moves up to d2. I move my pawn up, starting to attack on the king side to h5. Then there's a d4 pawn from d3. And then I go to f6, knight to f6. And then he starts attacking that particular bishop. Okay, and I don't care. I'll move it in front of there and attack the other rook. Then he starts attacking that one. So then I take it. And then the queen is attacking that situation. So I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do here? This is a very scary situation. So I move that, and it's safe now. Now he's going to take that particular thing. So I take that particular pawn here, right here. Okay, now it gets really interesting. He takes, I take. Now, 1 second. Here, I could have gone here, but then the queen would take it. So I can't go there. So I have to go here, protect my pawn here. All right? He takes, I take, queen takes, and then we attack the queen. Then he takes, I take. Whoa, this is a terrible situation. A blunder by the other player, and then he takes with his rook. This is a very dangerous situation right here. And so then I move my bishop to b6 to protect it, and you can see his pawn is now unopposed on the e file, e column. And then I move my queen to attack his king. Then he moves his rook to c2 to protect that pawn. Then I move it the other way. And then he moves his rook to d2 to protect his rook. And then I attack his king. This is a very dangerous game right now we're playing. Then he takes, and then he moves. Then he checks me, and then I take. Okay, that was a blunder too. Number 2 blunder. Okay? And this all happens within a 5 minutes, 3 second increment game. Okay, so then I get involved. I'm like, okay, this is cool. He takes, I take, and then it's over. Pretty much over here. Pawn takes, he takes, and it's a finishing game here. And you can see from this game that he's trying to move these 2 pawns, but it's pretty much over. And then I just keep on trying to pin down his king, and eventually I get him into a situation, and he is checkmated. Okay, so that was the game from 1 month ago, 5 minute 3 second increment rated blitz. As you know, this is a very scary situation here. If you can remember earlier in the game, this is a very scary situation, and I handle it with ease right here. This is a very scary situation, and you know, this is the proper move to move this pawn up 2 spaces to c5. So that's it. Thank you very much for attending my Shyamal's game analysis show. See you soon.